Merry Christmas, everybody! It's Christmas. I got my hat on. See, so yeah, it's Christmas, and obviously on telly there's loads of films, and I'm going to go through my top. How many have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Weird number. Not 5, not 10, 8. So I'm going to go through my top 8 films for Christmas. So I'm not going to do these in any order because I can't pick a favourite and I can't go from 8 to 1. So anyway, starting from the beginning, we have Home Alone, who stars this guy, who plays Kevin McAllister, so you can see that one. And he is home alone for Christmas when his parents forget him when they go abroad for the Christmas season. So he's home alone, and these two robbers, the Wet Bandits, try and break into his house, but he comes up with all these booby traps and sabotages them, and it's just all out comedy, and it's just fun to watch at Christmas. Next, we have one of my favourite ones is Santa Claus. Obviously, Tim Allen, brilliant actor, love him to bits. He plays Buzz Lightyear in Toy Story, and he plays Santa Claus in The Santa Claus, whereby Santa comes and falls off of his roof. He then puts on the Santa suit and has to become Santa Claus, and then you follow his world, I suppose, and he goes to the North Pole, and his son Charlie, and yeah, it's just really, really good, brilliant, festive film. Another Christmas film which isn't actually played that much over Christmas is Deck the Halls. Now, you probably haven't heard of it, but Deck the Halls stars, oh my god, Danny DeVito. Couldn't think of his name. And yeah, it's just absolutely brilliant, full-on comedy. Where two neighbours go all out on Christmas Day, or over the Christmas period. They have to have the biggest light display possible, and they're always in competition. They really don't get along. And then, things get worse and worse, and they get more lights and more lights, and then, towards the end, they sort of who can get the biggest, brightest, loudest light display for everyone to come and see. So yeah, very, very good film. And then eventually, one of the neighbours start sabotaging each other's house, and yeah, it's great comedy with Danny DeVito. Another old classic is obviously Miracle on 34th Street. If you haven't seen that, I don't know what you've been doing all these Christmases. It's always on TV. It's played at least 3 to 5 times every single year on the Christmas channel. Obviously it's got the girl that plays Matilda in, who's the little girl. She's now, I don't know how old she is now, but she's quite old. Miracle on 34th Street, obviously Santa Claus gets arrested because no one believes that he's Santa Claus, and this little girl, who is Matilda, believes in Santa Claus, and then goes about convincing the judge that this bloke, Kris Kringle, is actually Santa Claus. 2008's film, Elf. Oh my god, Will Ferrell is an absolute comedian. He's pure gold. I don't know why some people don't like this film, but it's one of my top. If I had to put them in, order, he'd be up there. Yeah, so it follows the story of Buddy the elf, who believes he is Santa Claus's son, or elf helper, I suppose. I'm not sure. Haven't watched it in a while. Absolutely brilliant. So he believes he's like Santa's son, but he's not, and he goes out to seek his real parents. It's just all out comedy. He then has this love interest. You've got to try and convince her that he's Santa's son. Oh no, honestly, brilliant. Go watch Elf if you haven't seen already. 2008 film. Another underrated film for me is a film called Unaccompanied Minors. And although it's not particularly a Christmas film, I don't think, it is based at Christmas. So, it follows the story. I think it's 5, it could be 6 actually, I think it's 6 children that are unaccompanied minors in an airport. Travelling back to see their mum, or they're in the middle of divorce and they got to go from different parents, whatever. None of them know each other, and obviously because they're all very similar, because they're all unaccompanied, they sort of get to know each other and cause havoc in this airport. And the manager of the airport hates Christmas, and they turn it all festive and everything. Really, really good comedy. Really, I think not sure when it was filmed. I think it was another 2007, 2008 film, but it's really, really good. go check Unaccompanied Minors out. Also, we have The Grinch That Stole Christmas, Jim Carrey film. Absolutely hilarious. Jim Carrey is just absolute golden in all of his roles. You've got Yes Man, Bruce Almighty, which is probably his most famous one. And then people probably forget about that he was the Grinch in The Grinch That Stole Christmas. So it follows the Grinch, who obviously hates Christmas, has got a very small heart, and this little girl, Lucy Lou. Let me have a look. Cindy Lou Who. I know there's something like that, the Who family. And then she climbs a mountain where he lives up in some like cave or something. I'm not quite sure. I haven't seen it in a while. Brilliant film. Very family orientated and silly, I suppose, but very good Christmas film. And that is it, everyone. That is my top 8 films for watching at Christmas. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know if I missed any Christmas films that you enjoy over Christmas. Put them in the comments below what your favourite Christmas film is. I'd love to know, and maybe I'll review it sometime. Anyway, have a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and I'll see you all you dudes in the next video.